What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports, and I'm a fanalist for this evening. In this series, my partner, Zach, and myself will be going over each individual NFL team and doing a game-by-game prediction for the 2024 and the 2025 NFL season. Up next is the New Orleans Saints. Let's get it. All right. The New Orleans Saints have been projected to win about 7 or 8 wins this season. I don't know. I think they're gonna win more than that, to be honest with you. The Saints have officially overhauled their offense. They brought in a new offensive coordinator, Clint Kubiak. Derek Carr and Clint Kubiak has had the whole offseason to work together to solidify an offense that works for not only him, but for the rest of the players on his team. He also has had an offseason with Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, and just building with those players. Last year, there was a lot of negativity coming out of the Saints camp. Yeah, I think it also contributed to some of this. Well, not some, a lot of the poor play on the field. I last season thought that this team was going to be the best team in the NFC South. It turned out to be Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, from my understanding, or from my thought pattern, I still think Tampa Bay is going to have a decent season, which will probably be followed by the Atlanta Falcons and the Panthers. But I do believe, again, I believe that with the offseason that they're having and how I know the changes that they made in offense, I believe the Saints will win this division. The one thing that I found out, and I even talked to Zach about, that I didn't know that when it came down to the offensive play calling, the whole playbook was really put on Carr. Watching clips of the first game, hearing them talk and understanding that the responsibility of the offense was mostly solely on Carr. I think when it came down to the previous OC and the situation with Carr, it was too much put on him. And I think when Gruden came, and Gruden was there for a short amount of time before he, left for the end of the season. He was there for a short amount of time, and I think that was discussed because when Gruden and Carr were both with the Raiders, they had a true understanding, and it's unfortunate that when everything went down, Carr was at the most optimal time to have the most success with Chucky's offensive situation, his offensive game plan. And I think if they were still in the same situation together, you would see how excellent them two would have worked together. Now, in this situation, when you have Clint Kubiak, who is an excellent OC, and he's designing it specifically for the true strength of this team and not just something that the Saints have done in the past, and they're just, recycling the same old stuff. So this is all new for all the players, but like I said, they've had an off-season and a preseason to work together to get to know each other and better understand everyone's wants, likes, dislikes. And I do believe after watching this team in game one, I watched part of the game. I didn't watch the entire game, but I did watch the highlights for the game. And the Saints looked really, really good. And I'm hoping that what we saw in the first game, they can build from, play this entire season, and finish strong and make a playoff run. That's what I feel is going to happen. They will have their ups and downs, of course, because every team does. They will have their losses, they'll have their wins. But for the most part, I think that this team will win the South. They have, again, another easy schedule. This is the third easiest schedule. So maybe that's something they need to, play on. You know what I'm saying? Play on that. And let's get into these projections. Like I said, we already seen bits and pieces of game one, and we've seen the highlights of game one. They played the Panthers. They destroyed the Panthers. Now coming into week 2, you guys can see it. It's the Saints versus Dallas. This one I think is going to be interesting. But in our group on Sleeper or our fantasy and our pick'em, I picked the Saints to beat Dallas, and I'm going to do it again. I'm picking the Saints to beat Dallas. Coming into week 3, Philly at New Orleans. I do believe this will be a win that goes towards Philadelphia. Coming into week 5, we have Saints at Atlanta, and it shows Saints beating the Falcons. Week 6, Saints at Chiefs on Monday Night Football. So we both got Monday Night Football games. And just so you know, we, Zach and myself, will be live on Real Fan Sports for Monday Night Football as well as Thursday Night Football. So if you want to come and cheer on your team, be it any team that plays Monday night or Thursday night, we'll be up and we'll be live. So come by and talk your trash. This one, I'm wondering if the defense of the Saints can really get with and shut down parts of Kansas City to put them on a run. My initial thought is just to pick Kansas City, so I'm just gonna go with my initial thought, and if I decide to change it, that's what we'll do. Also, week 6, got Tampa going up against the Saints on Sunday. I picked the Saints for the win. Week 7, Denver at Saints, going to see their old coach, and that's on Thursday night. So they got Monday night, and then the next following week they got Thursday night. I definitely think they believe they're beating Denver. So then Saints at the Chargers. Saints at the Chargers week 8. I kind of feel like the Chargers might win this one. Week 9, Saints at Panthers. We picked the Saints on that one all day. I think they're gonna wash them out this full season. Week 10, Atlanta at the Saints. We chose Atlanta. We gave them a split. Week 11, Browns at Saints. We chose the Saints to win off our previous prediction. Week 12 is the bye, so that's a W. Week 13, Rams at Saints. This one might be interesting. And it's Rams visiting the Saints too. My initial thought is to go Rams. That's my initial thought. I mean, unless he's injured, but Puka should be back by then, off of IR for sure. Week 14, Saints at Giants. Barring health, this should not be a question. Saints. Week 15, Washington Commanders at Saints on a Sunday afternoon. I'm going to say Saints. I was going to pick Washington, did you? No, we're going to pick Saints. Week 16, Saints at Green Bay. I pick Saints to beat Green Bay. Week 17, Raiders at Saints. Just to mess with Zach, I'm going Raiders. Week 18, Saints at Tampa Bay. I already picked up the previous one because it's probably a split. I picked Tampa Bay at the Saints. Let's see what we're looking at so far for the season. Okay. 10-7. Not bad at all. Not bad. And I believe, like I said, they were predicted to win 10 games or 7 games. So 3rd easiest schedule, 7 games, new offensive coordinator. And the way that team looked this first game, if they can build off of that, I think the potential is great for this team. And again, I'm going to predict them winning the NFC South. But with that being said, 10-7 is my prediction. Saints fans of the NFC South, let me know. Do you think this is plausible? Do you think I'm tripping? Do you think I'm fishing? Do you think they should have a few more wins or a few more losses? Let me know down below. My name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And don't forget, Monday night, Thursday night, we're live right here on Real Fan Sports. Appreciate you. Love you. We'll catch you next one. Peace out, y'all.